So we're gonna first remove the panel up here. Basically, there's a bunch of fasteners we're gonna have to take out.
Pry up the center of the rivet first. This will unlock it. Next, pry up the base of the fastener.
The steps needed to access the other side are the same as this side.
So before we lift up the panel, we're gonna need to remove this hood release lever here. There's two T15s right here. We just want to take these out, and then what you can do is you just kind of slide that off, and that'll give us the room we need to lift up this panel here.
Lift the panel to remove it.
So once we have the panel off, we're going to notice there's 4 bolts here that kind of secure this grill / bumper.
Remove the bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
So now we're going to come here and we want to remove this trim. Now you can kind of just grab and pull. If you're having trouble, you can get yourself a panel puller here.
Remove the bolt by turning it counterclockwise. Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Remove the trim. Remove the bolt by turning it counterclockwise. Remove the Torx bolts by turning them counterclockwise.
So what I would do is come to one side or the other, doesn't matter which one first, and we're going to locate where the bumper kind of connects on the side here. We're going to grab kind of where that bolt was and just wiggle and pull. Okay, so now we're on the other side here. We're going to do the same thing we did on the opposite side, just kind of wiggle and pull. Okay, and we can see now that side is loose. Now before we remove the grill, we kind of have these sides out. If you do have fog lights, I would recommend coming back here and disconnecting those right away.
Push the tab and pull the connector to remove it. Disconnect the wires by pulling them out.
We're going to come over and do the same thing on this side with the fog light. So once we have the fog lights disconnected, what we're going to look for is this section kind of here and then kind of under the grill a little bit. We need to remove this section. So you want to kind of come to one side. We'll pull kind of the part out that goes into where the headlight is. But then we have to pull this section out. So you're going to have to kind of wiggle and pull this to get this out of here. We can see this bottom part now kind of came off here. Again, there's still a piece that's kind of connected over here. You can kind of see the wiring there. Now that we have that bottom section off, we're going to look, and right here, and then right here, we have 3 bolts that we have to take off. Then once we have those off, we can kind of come up to the top here. You're going to have to kind of lift up and off and kind of pull back here. There's a few clips, but once you do that, this grill should come all the way off for you here. So I did say there was the one wire right kind of here that we weren't really able to access, and it's a little bit difficult, but once you get kind of this bottom section off, you can remove it here. There's a connector right here. You just push on this tab and pull this connector off. It is kind of attached right here by a little clip, so you just got to kind of pry this out, and then that whole bottom section will come completely down and off for you. So the first thing we want to do here is bring the grill back in. Now, we have a couple clips here on the grill. Those are going to line up with these sections here. That's probably the easiest way to kind of get this back into place. You should be able to just kind of get it up here. It should kind of naturally line up, but if you line up those clips, that should kind of help you here. And then we just want to push those clips in. Everything should kind of click in there. And then we can go ahead and put those bolts on that are kind of underneath here.
Replace the bolts by turning them clockwise.
Okay, so now we're going to kind of bring up this bottom section. So what I would recommend first, again, we kind of had that one cable that was a little bit difficult to do with this on. So what I would do is kind of bring this side up and plug this back in first. And then just reclip it here. And then what we want to do is bring this up. If you're having trouble, you may want to get someone else to help you. This can get a little finicky. But essentially what we want to do is we want to put kind of this part in first and then kind of keep the sides open. So we'll kind of bring it back up here. I'm going to kind of get the front kind of lined up here, and I'm going to kind of push in here on the bottom. There are some clips that'll kind of engage here. Okay, so basically as long as we kind of have it up into this position, we should be good. Then what we're going to do is, once we have it up here, I'm going to come and we're going to reconnect the fog lights that we disconnected on both sides here.
Push the connector straight in to connect the new bulb. Make sure that any wires that have become disconnected are replaced.
So now we kind of have this up into place. All of our bulbs are connected. We just want to kind of align this now and kind of push this back into place. Now we have to kind of align here. There's a bunch of stuff that we got to kind of line up here, so just make sure everything's okay. So that's kind of gone in good. We got this section here. Be careful because this trim kind of gets in the way too a little bit. Just kind of push there, and then we can just kind of tap. You want to kind of tap down here. There is a little clip down here too, so just kind of tap, and everything looks pretty good there. We're going to go do the same thing on the other side. Start putting bolts back in.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the bolt by turning it clockwise. Align the trim and secure it to the vehicle.
Turn the wheel to give yourself better access to the lining.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the bolt by turning it clockwise. Align the trim and secure it to the vehicle. Replace the bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the upper panel.
Just reattach the hood release latch here. This just kind of slides on here. So we'll kind of just slide it on, and then we just got to replace the two Torx bolts that are on there holding it on.
Replace the Torx bolts by turning them clockwise. Replace the rivets. Align the base of the rivet first. Next, push down on the center to lock it in place.
Make sure the assembly is tight and secure.